Hello, happy Monday, and welcome to a new week where it's spring break. Oh, that was a little bit of a bump. So obviously it's a new week. We're gonna start over. We're gonna be mentally in positivity this week. Last week was a struggle, you guys, and I'm glad I didn't come on and bawl my eyes out. Oh my god, what is that close? I'm really glad that I still vlogged, and I'm just, you know, rolling with the punches. That's all I can do. Not gonna drown in the sorrows. Cannot do it. Can't do it. So we're going to have something planned every single day this week. I'm really excited about it, actually. So today is Monday, as I've said 18 times now. And so we're right now on our way to a play date with my favorite girl, and her little ones are the same, almost about the same age as my little ones. And so we're going to go walk the mall. I just am not sure about the health of the kids. You know, two different doctors from two different facilities said that it was just allergies for both of them, but I don't know, the cough, and you know, Bailey had a fever on Sunday. Oh, I don't even think I told you, it doesn't matter, but I had to take her to the ER and she's fine. I was a little bit worried because her eyes changed color. They were like dark and cloudy. It was not like, I'm talking about like the whites of her eyes, not like her coloring. And so I was a little bit worried, and she had a pretty high fever. But all is well, and Aiden's on day number 8 of his antibiotics, so we'll see how that goes. I have to take them to the doctor both at some point this week, because not only that, what happened last week, which again, not going to go into on here. I'm gonna make a whole separate video of it, and I'm just not ready to talk about it yet. It's really, you know, it's a sad situation. And so anyways, today we're doing a play date. Tuesday, I want to take the kids to the aquarium that we spent $200 on for an annual pass that we've literally only been to once. And it was last year in June, I want to say. So the whole thing was that like the annual pass was cheaper than if you went twice, it was the same amount of money as the annual pass. So I was like, man, if we go twice, it's a really good way to get out of the heat. And then Andrew got deployed. I was like, man, taking these kids by myself is gonna be a task, but I'm gonna do it. Wednesday, my mom and I are gonna take the kids to a different zoo. It's like called the Wildlife Zoo, which we've only been to once, and it was before I had Bailey. And it was really cool, but we didn't make it over to the aquarium side, which is really funny because we're going to the aquarium tomorrow. But this one has like, I think, whales and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it doesn't, shoot, I don't know. But they also have a dining, it's called Dylan's, and it's really, really cool. So we're gonna do that Wednesday. I think Thursday, my mom and I are gonna do like a shopping day, and we're gonna go to Costco, we're gonna go to Ulta, we're gonna go to Bed Bath & Beyond. There's like a little corner that we like. And so I'm planning on doing that. Today, I hope, I'm gonna try and see, but I'm pretty sure I wanna go to IKEA. Oh, my phone's ringing. Cincinnati, Ohio? I don't think so. I want to go to IKEA after the mall, but it just really depends on the kids and how they're feeling. I always have, like, you know, all these plans. You know how they say, you know, man plans, God laughs? I feel like your children also laugh at you. Like, God and your kids are just, you know, laughing it up all day at your expense. So I really would love to, like, I would love to even go to Michael's and do like a come shop with me, because like I've said this like so many weeks in a row, I really want to get some cool stems for my office to put in these cute little buckets that I have, and I want them to go with my logo, and so it has like cotton buds and, you know, some really beautiful, they're not hydrangeas, they're like big, huge somethings. I don't know what the exact flower is. So I would love to get some faux flowers for like literally all over my house. I just want all the flowers. I was telling the folks over on IG that one of my favorite people in the world, her name is Georgiana Lane. I have 2 of her books, a calendar from 2017, and a set of note cards that I'll literally never send to anyone because they're too beautiful. I know that sounds really poopy, but she's coming out with a book. It's actually dropping tomorrow. I already pre-ordered it, and if you pre-ordered it before the 12th, you got like a free book plate and a free autographed print. And so I was talking about it on Instagram, and I tagged her in like every single post, not thinking she would even see me. It would like get drowned in the messages. She literally wrote me a message telling me I was beautiful, and she was thankful for my support, and I was just so sweet. Like, she was complimenting me, and I fangirled so hard, you guys. Like, I literally almost threw up, because then she started following me on Instagram. Oh man, and I can't even explain to you the love I have for her. She's just so inspiring. She's one of my favorite photographers. She's actually I could safely say she's my favorite photographer of all time, because she's just my type of photographer. It's not model, you know, models or like abstract or anything. It's literally like architecture and florals, and you know, she's just amazing. And right now she's in London. Her and I were like talking like we knew each other. She's in London right now shooting for a book next year, which is gonna be London in Bloom, which you guys know I love London or Paris so much, but since I was a little girl, and I highly attribute this to the being a Spice Girl fan, I've always had a tie to London. Like, I was convinced I was gonna live in London, you guys. Like, I was gonna join the military and I was gonna live in London, or I was gonna join, you know, I was gonna be in college and go to school abroad. Like, I was convinced, and my whole family like was convinced I was gonna live in England at some point in my life, and it just didn't happen. But who knows, anything could happen. Maybe we could get a base of preference and go to England. I'm at the mall. I'm sorry, I'm like going on a rant, but I was like so excited. That was like a highlight of my life, talking to my favorite photographer whose like products I own. Oh man, I fangirled so hard. So hard. So anyways, I'm at the mall, so I'm gonna hook up with my friend who does not do like vlogs and social media and stuff like that. So I don't think I'll show you anything in there, but maybe when I go to IKEA or maybe Michael's. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure my friend's behind me. Is that her? Yeah, it totally is. So you guys may remember on my list of things to do is clean out my laundry room. I have all of these old crappy frames, and so I need to throw them away. Like, this was the weekend Andrew and I got engaged. He's always been a goober about like making faces. Look at how young we were and skinny. Look, I look sunburnt as hell. We went to California. This is me and my niece McKenna. Oh, like, don't we look exactly alike? Oh my gosh, she looks like Bailey. Holy cow. Doesn't she look like Bailey? Oh my goodness. Again, I think this was like the weekend that we got married or engaged. This was our very first trip together. Andrew out at Seal Beach. Same weekend. This was my baby shower. Oh, look at how fat I was. I was so swollen, you guys, when I was pregnant with Aiden. Oh my gosh, look at my face. It's like a big old bulb. Completely round. This I put in Andrew's wallet when he was deployed the very first time, so I'm gonna put this in his box so he can have it again, which I think is cute. This was, again, look at this mirror, this frame. This was the weekend we got engaged. These are some family friends. And then Andrew and I's very first trip to Disney together. Very sunburnt. Very, very sunburnt. Well, I didn't realize how dark my brows are until just now. I just got done doing an Instagram live session and it was so exciting. But I was so nervous and I'm so glad that I did it. This class that I'm taking about Instagram, she even said, she was like, the quote of the class is like, feel the fear and do it anyway. And so it's all about like just putting yourself out there because people respect it more, and you know what I mean? Anyways, so I did an Instagram live and we did a look with the new MAC collection. It's like the MAC in Bloom or something like that. Also, my freaking favorite photographer hopped on my Instagram live for like 2 seconds and I almost peed my pants. So I didn't really talk to you guys that much yesterday and I don't know why. I was just having a hard time. It wasn't a terrible day or anything like that, but we did have some, we had some issues and I'm not gonna go into it. What I am gonna go into is what I bought because who doesn't like a cheeky haul in the middle of a little vlog. So we went to Old Navy and I got Bailey 2 things. Both of them are army green colors, but we got this cute little jumper. It is a 1-piece, but it does have snaps all along the little legs. So this is what it looks like. Look at how stinking cute this is. So it has a little tie at the waist and it's like literally the yummiest little material ever. It was on clearance for $10.99 plus I got a military discount. So for 1 piece, like cute little outfit like this, oh my gosh, I died. It's so stinking cute. It's so cute. It's gonna be a little bit, this is something she'll be able to wear right now. And it also has real pockets. So I'm just saying, look, I still have swatches all over my hands. And then I got her these cute little leggings. Look at how cute those are. And again, back pockets that are real. The front pockets are not. These were on clearance for $4. So I thought that was really cute. And then I did some damage at Gap. I don't know why. Their whole entire store for the most part was like 40% off, which I thought was pretty stinking sweet. So I got a ton of stuff for the kids. Look at this shirt I got for Aiden. It says, what's up guys? But I love that it just had like a little, the tail, you know what I mean, on the little T-Rex, or the back of the T-Rex, and then the tail of the whatever dinosaur that is. Then the long neck, he's like, hey, what's up guys? I just imagine that that's what his voice sounds like. And then I got him another pair of little jean shorts because they're so stinking cute. They're like the middies, but they're like kind of distressed at the bottom, and they have like a little bit of, it's not like holes, it's actually like thread on top. It's not actually distressed. I got Bailey these cute little overalls because they're the cutest thing ever. And I know you're thinking like overalls for a baby is stupid, but it actually like unbuttons right there, like all the way down. So it would be easily able to like slide off. So I got her that. And then I got the cutest top I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at how gorgeous this is. For any, I mean, it'll be hot here in a little bit. So I'm really excited for her to wear this. It's so stinking cute. And it even has elastic. So if you wanted, I don't know why I'm trying to put that up to me. If you wanted it to go like around her shoulders, I just think it's so cute. I can't wait for her to be in that. And then I got Aiden a ton of things. Oh my gosh. I got him these cool little PJs. And the reason why I wanted these so bad, they're a little bit on the expensive side. Number one, they're Gap. Number two, they're Disney. But they were still 40% off. It's a short sleeve and short set, which is kind of hard to find. But I think that these are so stinking cute. So it has Mickey all over them, you know, just walking, saying hi, how's it going? And then I got him some new underwears, little chonies, again, 40% off. I got Bailey a set, 2 sets of PJs. The first one is a short and short sleeve set. And this is an Ariel, which I just thought was so cute. And then I also got her this one, even though it's a long sleeve, I didn't even care. I didn't even care because I had to have it. And it's a little unicorn. And the pants are that like English tea rose floral. And I also got our friend a matching set for her birthday, which is next week. So really cute stuff. Literally, I got myself one thing. I'm selfless like that. And they're a pair of leggings, and the reason why I got them is because they were so short and they have like that nice thick cuff that is like elastic. So I'm hoping it's like the ones that I've been wanting instead of those ones that I got from freaking American Eagle. And they're like rose gold, white, and tan. So we'll see how it goes with those. I'll try them on for you guys later. Give you a little show. I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna go put all this away. The same friends that we went out with yesterday are coming over today, and we're just gonna have a little play date and talk about some stuff. Airplane. Sir. Sir. Shh, Aiden, inside voice. This kid kills me. So she's coming over for a play date probably in about an hour. And I'm really excited because yesterday just didn't end on a good note, you guys. story time. I always feel like that guy. Story time. Let me know in the comments down below if you know. Story time. So we were walking the mall, having a great time, went into a couple stores, and Aiden was like, actually said this out loud, potty, and started holding himself, which he's not a communicator. And so when he was like doing that, we were inside Gap, we were checking out, and I was like, cool, going straight to the bathroom. So we get in there and he doesn't go. He's just sitting on the toilet, and I was just like, you know, if he pees his pants, it's gonna go all over the stroller, you know. And I was just like, we're sitting there forever. Mind you, she's like waiting in the hallway, so I'm very conscious of Aiden needs to go to the bathroom, but I'm also aware of the fact that like I have my friend sitting out there waiting, so it's like kind of a hard balance. Like obviously your children always come first, but at this point I know Aiden's not gonna go, so you know, we've been sitting in there forever. So I get him up, I get him back in the stroller, and you know, I'm trying to tell her the story. And I haven't even told you guys the story about when we went to that evaluation, he like pulled the same thing. Long story about that one. And so I'm like telling her the story, and we're walking, and we've been walking for like 5 minutes, and you know, I'm kind of going over some stuff with her about what had happened, and you know, different things with Aiden and stuff like that. And so all of a sudden I have this terrifying fear that literally shook my core so hard that I literally blurted out the F word in front of my friend, who's like my Christian friend, like from church, insert foot mouth, you know. And so I left my purse in the bathroom. We're already halfway across the mall. Like the mall that we go to is a circle. And so we're like on the opposite side of where my purse was left. Luckily, there's a Forever 21 that you could literally go from one side to the other instead of having to go all the way around. So I literally just take off running with a double stroller in a busy mall. When I tell you that I was like freaking out, I mean, I was freaking out. Not like last week when I thought I put my phone in the washer, but I was like praying so hard, you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was like, God, I just please need your help. If my purse is stolen and all of my money, like not even the money, but like I was more worried for some reason about my phone, because that's how I talked to Andrew. That's, you know what I mean? I'm very tied to my phone, which is a whole other story, but I was just very worried. You know, I could cancel credit cards all day long, no problem. But my phone, like my pictures of my children and, you know, stuff like that. Like I was praying so hard, and that probably seems like a trivial thing to even pray about, but I was more worried about my mental state if my purse would have been gone. Like I think I literally, just after everything, that would have been the straw that like broke the camel's back. And so I'm just praying so hard. I'm praying so hard that like tears are coming to my eyes, and I'm just like, I just need you, God. Like I really need you to help me please with this. And so I go to the bathroom, and it's hanging on the door, and it's open, and everything is inside. I mean, my phone, my wallet, my keys, my vlog camera, this camera that I'm talking to right now, and even the zipper was open. And I mean, it had probably been sitting there for a good 5 minutes with people in there when I left. Like, divine intervention is no joke, you guys. I started crying that it was there, like with just absolute gratitude, and just I was so thankful. I was so thankful. So meanwhile, you know, Bailey just isn't in the greatest of moods. She's refusing to take a nap in the thing, and so we just left after that. It was just time to go, and she fell asleep as soon as we got into the car, figures, and then took like a 3-hour nap when we got home. So anyways, today we're gonna try something a little bit different, or it's not different. We're gonna try a play date here at the house, and so that way whoever's tired can be sleeping. She's actually sleeping right now. She laid back down at 9 o'clock this morning. So we had plans to go to Hobby Lobby. This is gonna shock you, because literally every single time I tell somebody this, they don't believe me, but I've never been to a Hobby Lobby. I always had this thing in my mind that it was just a Michael's or a Joann's. I was like, I've already been to craft stores. I don't need to go to any more craft stores. I worked at Joann's for too many years. Like, I don't have any desire to go into another craft store, you know? It just wasn't my thing. And so I told Chris this, I told Christina this, I told Shauna this, I told Missy this, and they all were like, your mind is literally gonna explode as soon as you walk in there. And so I told my friend yesterday this, because she was telling me she was gonna go today, and I was like, I've never been in one. She was like, you would literally melt when you walked in there. And I was like, I mean, I guess it's a big deal. I literally have never been in one. I always thought it was just a craft store. So it didn't work out because our kids' nap schedules are like opposites. And so anyways, I am planning on doing a like my first time to Hobby Lobby, or I've never been, or something reaction video where I go. But I really want to go by myself because I don't think I'd be able to take it all in with freaking kids all over the place. So I think one day this week on Friday, my mom, or excuse me, my dad is going to take Aiden on some trails on the quad. And so I'm gonna ask my mom if she'll watch Bailey so I can go do some stuff by myself. Number one, I told you guys that I'm gonna get my other side of my ear pierced. This one, it's called your doth. I always called it daith, and the guy was like, it's called doth. Like, I was so stupid. He was really, really nice, and he was very educated about piercings, which I care more about them being educated than them being nice. But I want to change out this ring. It's just not my style at all, this big, huge metal, like, just chunk. I would love something gold and small and dainty, but you can't start off with a small ring, is what he said. So he's really, really nice, and so I'm wondering if maybe he would let me. I don't know if that's something you guys would even be interested in, seeing like somebody stick a needle through my body part, but maybe just the process, my pain level from 1 to 10, because it's been a year since I've had this one now, and you can change it. I think he said you should wait at least, I think it was like 3 months. So I'm definitely gonna do that. And I'm actually thinking about doing some more, like, you know whose piercings I love more than life itself? Not more than life itself, that's so dramatic, is Jamie Genevieve's. She has some really cute like hoops going through like this part right here, like just small gold dainty hoops. I'm not gonna like decorate my whole entire ear. I barely even wear my second hole piercing, but a little hoop right here I think would be really cute if it was nice and dainty. But I'm gonna start off just with the doth and see, you know what I mean? That is purely for like helping me with migraines. That's my intent, but I really do think that some more piercings would be really cute. Like maybe even my like, what's it called? Trachea? I don't know. But anyways, I've been talking long enough, so I'm gonna finish cleaning up, and I will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, it's 5:30, and I'm going to the grocery store because I need a few things for some photographs. I always want to say that incorrectly, because photographer, so I always want to say photograph. It makes me sound like a complete idiot. So I'm just gonna go to my local Safeway and get some flowers and some candy. I know that sounds really random. Maybe I'll share a little bit behind the scenes. I've had so much coffee today because I'm just so tired. I was telling my friend that today on our play date. I was like, you know, I'm just so sleepy and drained emotionally, physically. So anyways, I just wanted to check in. Maybe I'll show you some little tips on I don't know what, but I'm going to the store. Okay, bye. And I got another friend on my face. Somebody to tell me the last time they saw me without nail polish on my fingernails. So change of plans, you guys. Oh man, I am in some pain. I am in cramp hell. I'm not feeling it, and I really want to do some photos in daylight, so I got a lot of props. That sounds so stupid, but I've been telling you guys about that class, and so it is run by an Instagrammer who's pretty well known. She has a pretty good following, not like in the millions or anything, but she has really, really good insight. And so one of her things that she taught, like, I would never sit here and tell you guys that whole entire class because that is so, you know what I mean, like cheapening her class. Like if you really want to take the class, it's from, her name is Cynthia Harper, and she does like 3-week courses, and this is the last week of it actually, and I highly recommend it. I really do. I've learned so much, and this is for people who like want Instagram to be like somewhat of a serious hobby, or even if you want to take it to the business aspect of it. It's like legit, like it's an expensive class, but it's for people who like want social media like me. I want social media to be my life. And I don't mean that like in a weird way. Like, I just truly love social media if you do it the correct way. And she teaches you how to do that too, like how to balance it and stuff. But anyways, one of her biggest points about like Instagram is, number one, being consistent. And in order to do that, like, it's really hard to take photos every single day. So she recommends batch photography. Why do I have such a hard time with the photography and photograph words? So she recommends batch photography. And so what I did is I started like really trying to narrow down like what I want to offer on Instagram. I'm not so much, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm a makeup channel. Like, as far as tutorials, I am a makeup lover. I always will be. Just like today, I did an Instagram live on makeup, the new collection from MAC, but you don't see really makeup on my feed anymore, just because I feel like that niche is so overpopulated, and the people who do it well. I don't feel like I am talented in that area. I just thoroughly enjoy it. So I decided that I'm gonna be more of like a home life, mom life kind of feed. So it's gonna include like tons of pictures of the kids, which I know is a debate in itself, but I mean, I vlog for a living, and so my kids are already out there, you know, and I don't, and Andrew, more importantly, neither one of us have an issue with that. So not only that, like, I feel like mom and home life includes food and stuff, and like lifestyle. Well, what I did is, one of my really good friends from high school, Miss Laura I almost called her by her maiden name, Laura Lape. She is an amazing Texas blogger, and her Instagram feed is amazing, Laura Lape. Anyway, she's having a baby boy this week, and so she is a foodie for Fort Worth. And so what I did is sent her a batch of macaroons as like a baby gift. I know that seems really crazy, but she has like really nice taste, and so I didn't want to just send her like a Carter's Play suit, you know what I mean? Like, to whereas like one of my friends who doesn't really do like social media, you know what I mean, like giving them a Carter's pack of play suits, they'd be like, yes, thank you, I need that. To where she is like, I don't know, she probably has like a specific brand and all of that. So I know she's a foodie. So I sent her macaroons from the company Macaron, and it's spelt differently for anyone who's interested. So this is how you spell it. These are the different flavors. I sent her a bunch. I can't even remember which ones, but I know her absolute favorite was the butterbeer, which is a Harry Potter thing, if you didn't know. And so while I was on there, I was like, I'm gonna order myself a batch. And I don't even like macaroons that much, but the display of them is phenomenal. So I got a couple Ferrero Rocher ones, I got some St. Patrick's Day ones, and I got the butterbeer ones. So I'm gonna do like different setups with these macaroons, which I know sounds really weird, but I am gonna take you like behind the scenes maybe and show you. So for instance, right now, this is like a little setup I have going on for St. Patrick's Day. And so I'm gonna put a plate on the middle and put the macaroons on there. And that's gonna be like a little home decor section. I told you some Ferrero Rocher, so they're gold. The macaroons are gold. Macaroons, however you say it. And so I'm gonna do like a whole gold scape. I have like a gold tray, and I'm gonna do like some other, you know, gold and whatever color I decide to do. I got some Reese ones, and so all of this is not gonna be eaten by me, I can tell you that right now, because we already had the discussion of like, when I eat like crap, I can feel it, and it makes me feel like even more crap. So I will be giving these back to like my parents or what have you. So I'll do like a little Reese's thing and maybe get like some Reese Pieces. And so I just want to, like, I'll have, let's just say like, I think I got 6 different flavors, and I'm gonna do 6 different photographs with those, and then I can sprinkle them in. I'm trying to kind of pay attention to how my feed is set up. Like, I don't want to, like, I wouldn't do all 6 of those photos back to back, you know what I'm saying? And so I know that sounds like an expensive little thing to do, like buying all this food and stuff like that, but it's just, you know, something that I'm investing in. I really love Instagram, and I'm definitely getting more active on there. I probably spend a good couple of hours on there a day, not in all one thing, but when I have free time after the kids go to bed, it's just like YouTube. So I'm really investing in social media this year. It's kind of funny, one of my very favorite vloggers, her name is Louise Pentland, I've mentioned her many a time. She used to be Sprinkle of Glitter. and now she's just Louise Pentland, and she has 2 little girls, and she was saying that she wanted to be involved in so many more things this year, and I was like, you know what, me too. Like, she is so inspiring. If you ever want like a strong female role, like inspiration, not role model, I feel like being 31, you could still have role models, I guess, even if she's literally, I think, the same exact age or maybe a year older than I am. But she's just a lady boss, you guys. Like, she invests in properties, and, you know, she's very smart about like her money, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I just really, really like her. And so I aspire to be not just like her, because although I feel like we do have similar tastes in a lot of things, like her dress style. I think maybe because she's a curvier lady like I am. I love her like A-line skirts and her cute little tops. She is a little bit more flat-chested than I am. Or small-chested. I shouldn't say flat-chested, that's rude. She's a little bit more small-chested, and so she can wear the lower cut things than I would ever, just because I have tatas. So anyways, I just really aspire to be her, and she, you know, was saying that she wants to get involved in radio, and I don't think anybody's gonna be knocking on my door anytime soon for radio interviews, but I am getting involved in other things, and some of it's gonna be writing. I haven't written in a really long time. I was in AP English in high school. I've always been a creative writer. I used to write really crazy stories, and I feel like I'm somewhat of an okay storyteller, and so I'm thinking about doing some writing, whether that consists of a blog or I don't know. I'm thinking about starting a blog actually, but for a whole nother reason. And so anyways, I'm just getting my toes into more social media waters, if you will, and more media waters, and it's my like passion. I'm so excited about it, and I don't know. I'm just really, really excited. Today didn't start out great. You know, every day is something different. Yesterday wasn't horrible, but the whole purse situation sucked. But anyways, oh, and then I got some fresh roses, which you can see right there, and that's for a Georgiana Lane post. I feel bad that I didn't post anything today, but I'm like in pain, you guys. I'm in pain. So I'm gonna finish my soup hopefully one day. It's been sitting there, and I did get some sourdough bread. Don't judge me, because I'm not eating the candy. And this is a perfect reason why, because I went bananas with sugar when I was on my period last month, and I felt like crap for like 2 weeks, so it's just not worth it. I know that sounds so stupid to buy all this sugar. I know it does, but it'll go to good use, you know. So anywho, I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. I have to finish tomorrow's video for what I wore in a week, Cocco Floor edition, which I'm so excited about. I can't even tell you. Oh, tomorrow we're not gonna go to the zoo. Fun fact, story time. That guy, he just pops into my head all the time. We were gonna go to the zoo, and it is the one that made National Zoo for that idiot lady tried to take a selfie with the jaguar, and he of course attacked her, like any wild animal would, whether they're in a cage or not, or behind a fence, whatever the case is. Freaking idiot. But she's like, anyways, we were gonna go to that zoo before any of this even happened. We made plans for it because we got coupons in the mail a couple weeks ago, and it's been raining all day today. It rained quite a bit yesterday, and it's gonna rain throughout the night, and this place is like dirt, so we're like, you know, don't really feel like tripping through the mud. So we're gonna do some shopping tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. I have points for Ulta, so we're gonna go to Ulta. I'm hoping to do a come shop with me, but it gets kind of funky with my mom. She does not know the social media life, and she gets really mad like if you're on your phone sometimes. She doesn't care if I pull up like the vlog camera, but there's something about the phone that she just like so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Costco. There's a Bed Bath & Beyond in there, so we'll see what we get into, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and I wanted to get this picture done real quick. So I showed you guys last night from afar that I got these roses. This is literally how I just set up my Instagram post. I made sure that I have like similar colors. So this is the Paris in Bloom correspondence. They're note cards. I've never sent any to anyone, just because they're so pretty. I don't know, I almost want to frame them. I know that sounds really silly, but anyways, so I have both of my books from her, which have like the pink and the blue. Some of the note cards are pink and blue, and then do you guys remember the sprinkles that I never used on those Valentine's Day cupcakes or cookies? So I just put it in there. So I have like pink spread throughout, and then I literally just held it from above. And this is what my Instagram posts look like. Super professional, right? I am doing a giveaway with the new book, The New York in Bloom, and a set of the note cards. So I'm really, really excited. If you're not over on Instagram, I think I say it every week, but I'm really trying to, I don't know, I really love Instagram right now. So, yeah, this was my little Instagram post. Hi guys, it's Wednesday and it's like 4:30 exactly. What is going on with my hair? You know how you start off with a really cute ponytail and then it just turns into this like weird straw? Does that happen to anybody else? Or is it just me? So Bailey's laying down taking a nap. Aiden's watching Charlie Brown. You know, I say this, I feel like every single week, of like expectations versus reality. So we were originally gonna go to the zoo, and then late last night we changed our minds because it rained all day yesterday, and it was supposed to rain today, and that zoo is just like super dirt. It doesn't have like paved walkways, it's just literally dirt. And so we were like, you know, even if we rented a stroller so that way we didn't get like mud all over the place, we were still gonna have to like push that stroller, you know, through mud. And so we're like, okay, let's give it today to like dry up. And so we were gonna go, or we did, we went to our little corner and we did Costco, and in this new Costco, or it's not a new Costco, in this Costco shopping center is in Ulta, which I didn't know, and it was like put up in October, which is just the funniest thing ever. So I had like $70 worth of points. I wanted to go and I was gonna do an online order, and I was like, no, you know, I hate going into makeup stores, you guys. Like I love makeup, you guys know this. That's how I started my whole entire channel. I love Sephora, I love Ulta. I hate going into the store. I hate it so much. So I'm not even gonna do like it was just really weird. Like there was no balance almost. It was so strange. Like they had so many people working, and literally every single person came up to me and was like, do you need help finding something? And I don't know, it just makes you paranoid. Like, do they think I'm stealing, or is my makeup terrible? Like, do I need help, you know? And so that could just be me being mental. But I was just really irritated because when I went to check out, it was a gentleman who was not very much of a gentleman, and a chick that were like just shooting the breeze, did not give two flying fluffs that I was there checking out, and like it wasn't reading my card, and it was just like a mess. And so they were like so busy talking to each other, I was like, excuse me, I'd like to leave this store please. So anyways, the reason why I wanted to get out of there in such a hurry is because my mom had both of the kids. I was literally just supposed to walk in, grab what I needed, and walk out. And so it was just taking forever. My mom had both the kids next door at Bed Bath & Beyond, and then she said that there was like nothing worthwhile in there, so I didn't even bother walking in there after I got done. But we did go into Marshall's, and I got a few photo frames that I'm so excited about, but I didn't get any pictures to put in them because something about a cloud, and you know, I don't know all that stuff with my phone. Like I know that I pay $1 a month for extra storage on my phone, so I don't have to worry about going in and deleting stuff, and it was such a pain in the butt, especially when I was vlogging on my camera or on my phone. So anyways, a whole mess. So we went to Costco, and that was where we were supposed to spend the most amount of time because I was going to do the whole photo situation, and my mom has a pair of glasses that she needs to get fixed, and it just seems like she says every single time she goes in there it's just super packed, and so it takes forever, and she wanted to like take her time and wait and, you know, get it done. So we get in there and she like left her glasses in the car, and she's like, I'm not going back out. And I was like, I can't get my phone storage to bring up on the computer. It was so anyways, we like got some groceries, and by the time we're done, Bailey is just wailing. You guys, I'm so bummed, but she's not one who likes to go out. And we've talked about this literally every single day, but it just, I'm not a homebody, and so it just really, really stinks. Like if I don't get out, like I go crazy, you guys. Like I get cabin fever like in one day. I'm not one that likes to stay home. I'm a go, go, go kind of person. And Aiden's pretty good about like just going with the flow. I mean, it was just me and him in DC, you know what I mean? Like we didn't have my parents. We didn't have, you know, I don't know, Andrew worked, and so I literally took Aiden with me everywhere, and he was such a chill baby. Like he didn't care about going and staying out. Like he would sleep in the car, he would sleep in his car seat, you know, like if I put him in the cart, like he was just a super chill baby. And so now he's an absolute maniac, you know, toddler. But Bailey, man, she like won't fall asleep in the stroller, she won't fall asleep if I'm holding her, and she'll like lay her head down like she's going to. But anyways, I hate to bore you with all these details. I thought I would share with you what I got. I didn't get anything like, I don't feel like super exciting, but you guys can be the judges, I guess. So Wet Brush has a professional line, which I was just like tripping. It's Wet Brush Pro, and it's like a flat paddle brush. I feel like this is a very adult brush, and I don't know if you can tell, it's like that nice rubberized, like almost like NARS packaging, but it has like the regular bristles and like the boar bristles. I doubt that they're actual boar, but anyways, IntelliFlex bristles and actual premium natural boar bristles. How much should I pay for that? This is gonna be a trip. That brush was, let's see, Morphe, Too Faced, L'Oreal, Wet Brush. That brush is $23.99. Oh my god. So anyways, got that. I got 2 cans of my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I felt like such an idiot. There was like a whole row of Morphe. They even had a MAC counter. I was wishing they had a Chanel counter, but no such luck. And so, what are you gonna do? I thought, I could have swore. So I got 2 of those. Those are $16 each normally. But I used a ton of points, so I got them for $8. I got a new liquid lipstick from Too Faced, and this is in the color Queen Bee. If you don't know, Too Faced is like my absolute favorite formula, and this is like my dream color. I should put it on. It doesn't really smell like anything, but I got that. I got a new Goof Proof brow pencil because I needed one. I used up my reserves, and then I got just a mini. Benefit's actually quite brilliant when it comes to like their marketing. They have a mini of everything. Like they have a mini of their mascara, a mini of all of their boxed blushes and bronzers. They have minis. They have minis of every single eyebrow product. And so I just got a gimme brow because I feel like I'm filling in too much, and so it's coming out a little bit more blocky than it is like natural. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that. And then I got a foundation, and I have a feeling it's gonna be way too, it's gonna be way too light. It's gonna be way too light. And a concealer. It says more than a concealer. I don't really know what that means, but we're gonna try it and see what it does. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear, so I'll see how that does. I just know that this is literally gonna be like snow. It's like literally the lightest shade, which I don't know why I grabbed that the day before, or the day, you know, right when summer's about to start. So freaking all of that, even with my points, I paid $70 out of pocket. I had 70, like, so all of this really was $140. Isn't that crazy? How much that adds up so quickly? It's crazy. The Too Faced lipstick itself was $21. The Continuous Setting Mists are $16. L'Oreal was supposed to be buy one, get one half off. And then the Goof Proof was $24, and even the mini was $12, so, oh well. And then I got a couple things at Marshall's that I'm actually really excited about. So I got one little faux plant, and it's, I think, is it called, I think it's called lamb's ear, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it doesn't say it on there, but I'm pretty sure, isn't it lamb's ear that has like the fuzz on one side? Like, look at how stinking cute this is. I'm really excited about it. It's like very, very pretty. So 3 photo frames, 2 are by the brand. It's called Parisian Home, which is me in a nutshell. So it's like this white one. It's so pretty with like the cornices on the corner and like the little French dots going around. So there's that one, and then this one just reminded me of like Parisian architecture, and like I don't know. I love this. And so this one was like an 8x10. This one was only $5.99. You know how expensive photo frames are? It's so silly. And then I got one more in the same as that first one, the Parisian home, but it's an 8x10. And this one was only $7.99. And it's beautiful. Thinking about even maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But I was thinking about maybe putting, I don't think I could do it though. I was gonna say putting a page from my New York in Bloom book in here, but I don't think I could rip out a page. I just don't think I could do it. I don't know. Look at this pimple on my freaking, so I don't know how long I'm gonna run this for, but I'm doing a giveaway on Instagram right now, and I'm gonna pick somebody to win the new New York in Bloom, comparing it to her very first one. Well, I don't know if it was her very first one, but it was the first one for me, the Paris in Bloom. And she actually, I've talked with her, which is just so crazy. I've talked to her like on a personal level in private messages. Fangirl. She is in London right now shooting for next year in 2020. She's releasing London in Bloom. So I cannot wait for London in Bloom. But I also really, I love them all. Paris, London, New York. I think just because I have such a passion for fashion. Not like high fashion, because some of that stuff is just crazy. But anywho, I'm going way off subject. This is her new book and it is absolutely stunning. I'm not going to show you the whole thing just because I want her to actually sell them, but I just want to show you like some really cool aspects of the book that I think you would really enjoy. She gives you like a whole calendar. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. So in the book, she tells you where she took each photograph, and she also tells you when the spring tour is, like where you should go in what months. She tells you what flower is what. She also shows you like how to arrange flowers. Like this book is just so magical and wonderful and vibrant, and this stuff for me, like as silly as it sounds, like some people get really inspired by, you know, like empowering, you know, like feminist women or I don't know, like political women or, you know, women who have survived like crazy things, and that's all amazing and to each their own. But Georgiana Lane for me, like flowers and femininity and, you know, like the fashion capitals of the world, New York and Paris and London, like that to me is so inspiring. And photography, even though I'm terrible at it, I'm trying to get better, and I'm even looking into some classes because I just really do enjoy it. I really feel like I should have paid better attention to myself being a creative brain instead of like a tactile, like hands-on. Like when I was going to school for medical, like I very much feel like I missed out on doing like design and graphics and, you know, stuff like that. And I know everybody and their mother went to school for graphic design and didn't have any like job when they came out, like but I just wish I had that background now, as like I'm trying to get more into social media. Like I really do, but it's never too late. I can always go and do something. Anyways, she just really inspires me, and I, like I said, have been following her for years now. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna clean up my room because it's actually a mess, which I'm just now realizing. So I'm gonna do that, and I probably won't talk to you again today. Hi guys, it is Thursday. So it is 10 to, I almost did it again. It's 11:50, almost did it. It literally irritates nobody but myself. I just went to the post office because I have a missing package. They said they delivered it in a locker last Saturday, which wasn't in my locker, so they either lost it or delivered it to somebody else, in which case I don't know why somebody wouldn't just give it to me, because it's literally 5 leapfrog games from a leapfrog that isn't even made anymore. So why you would hold on to it, I don't know. if it's dishonest or if it's stealing, you know what I mean? Like if they truly lost it or what, I have no idea. So my mom came over like super early this morning. It was like 8 o'clock, you guys. And we were originally gonna go to the zoo today, which I've mentioned 18 million thousand times. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm so sad. I know this is totally off subject, but we have these amazing fields all around our house. There's one on my street, and then there's one on like the cross street of my house. And yesterday I was coming home, and the one on my street has a big old sign saying they're building houses. And I just noticed the one on my cross street has a sign that says available. They're all these fields that are full of cotton in the winter, fall time, all have signs on them that say available. So we're no longer gonna have that beautiful field. That literally could make me cry. You guys, we bought this house for this reason. It's because it was full of fields and farms, and now it's all gonna be residential. I can tell you right now, we are not gonna stay at this house long term. I can guarantee you that. I just can't do. It could literally make me cry. I'm not even kidding. I know that sounds dramatic, but the thought of being enclosed in the middle of all these houses like literally makes me want to throw up. Anyways, my mom came over super early this morning, and instead of going to the zoo, we decided that we were gonna stay home, and she was gonna come over and watch the kids so I can get a bunch of stuff done at the house and some errands I have to run. I feel bad that it's already noon. But I like deep cleaned my kitchen, like my cabinets, my countertops, my stainless, I didn't do my stainless steel. My oven is doing its cleaning cycle right now, and so I just went to the post office like I said, and now I'm gonna go get my car washed and hopefully do a return at Target real quick if I have time. I don't know if I will. And then I'm gonna get us some lunch, and then I'm gonna go back home, and her and I are gonna do a ton more stuff. We're gonna hang some things that her and I are able to, and then we're gonna hang, you know, I'm just gonna finish cleaning and get as much done as I can, because she knows how hard it is to like do like deep stuff like that with the kids. And so I'm really excited about that. And then shoot, I'm excited about running errands by myself. I took the car seats out. If you guys saw my car, some of you would probably throw up. It's pretty bad from, you know, car seats and all that. And I could 125,000% do it myself, but I really don't want to, if I'm being honest. So I don't know what else I'll show you today other than my car getting washed, doing a return at Target, and maybe I'll show you some of the things that we're hanging today. So I'm really, really excited actually. But anyways, I will yak at you later. It's Friday, it's Friday. Don't judge me, I'm eating chocolate. I just need it. I'm shooting with it. That's my excuse. So I thought I would show you some more behind the scenes of my batch photography, which getting a bunch of stuff photographed at the same time. That way you don't have to worry about it if you're trying to be consistent on Instagram. So I just did my little St. Patrick's Day one. I had to move a bunch of stuff to get some good lighting, but these are those macaroons that I was telling you guys about from the company Macaron. And then those flowers are about on their last leg. And then this is the tray and the lantern that I got on clearance at Burlington Coat Factory. And then I've had this little sign for literally years, since I lived in DC. And then panning over here, I'm getting ready to do another one. This is the Ferrero Rocher. And my mom found this really cool tea set. If you follow me on Instagram, I was asking you guys like what I should do with it, because it's so beautiful and it's like real china. Or actually, I don't know if it's real china. Oh yeah, it is. Wow, it's real china. So obviously we don't want like the kids to get a hold of this. If you would focus. I think I'm on the wrong setting. Anyways, so this is what the china looks like. So it's on the little teapot, the little cream and sugar. And the teapot is actually a music box. It's really, really pretty. So anyways, I'm putting the little Ferrero Rochers on there. with actual Ferrero Rocher candies, which is why I said I was eating one. So I'm gonna get some other little proppies. I think I'm gonna use a couple of roses maybe from that little thing, and like the teapot maybe. Let's just see. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe just take a few of them. And that could be a little shot. We'll see. Hi guys, I hate to walk and talk at the same time. That's why I always put you on my cupboard, but I'm trying to plug my phone in because I'm getting ready to do a live session here probably in the next hour or so. Look at this freaking zit on my face. It won't go away. She's being very clingy today, but she's also kept this bow on literally for 4 hours, I would say. You don't mind that bow? I think because it's velvet. Velvet? She's getting way too good at talking. This is the most expensive bow I've ever purchased in my entire life. I got it at Macy's, but say hi. So Bailey and I just got back from grocery shopping. Aiden's with my dad and they're having some guy time. And I'm getting ready to make me and Miss Bailey some dinner. She's gonna lay down for another nap here probably in the next half hour. Just for a little baby one. It's like 3:20. So we all know that I'm trying to be good, but I also am dying for something sweet, and you only live once. I'm not gonna go crazy, but this is my favorite sweet snack of all time. Either this or like candied nuts are really good too. So this was on Aiden's school wish list and has been for the month of March. So I just got a big huge one and I'm gonna send it to school with him. Anything that the teacher wants within reason, obviously. I'm like, you can have it. You know, you do amazing work. They are unsung heroes. I got 2 things of my favorite soup, the broccoli cheddar, because I can have it. My favorite creamer right now is the Califia almond milk creamer. It's so stinking good, but kind of stains my tongue a little bit. It's really weird. Got some nuts that I can have. And then remember I was telling you about the candied nuts? I got some candied nuts. I just want all the things. And I got a movie tonight, so I'm gonna snack and just have a good time. I got some more cantaloupe because both of the kids love it. Do you like your cantaloupe? I got some more nanas, banana, and then I got 2 boxes of Cheez-Its for Aiden. I'm not gonna lie, this has been my little carb cheat lately. I love these in my soup. I know that's crazy. Hi. I got some celery to go with my spinach dip that I got from Costco. I don't know if I showed that to you guys. I got a whole chicken. It's rosemary and garlic. So that's what Miss Bailey and I are gonna have, along with, look at how amazing these stuffed mushrooms look. They're like, what are they? They're spinach mozzarella. So I'm gonna toss those in the oven right now for 20 minutes. Got some cherry tomatoes, got Aiden's pizza and some lotion. And the best of all, I got a new magazine. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. I got a new magazine for myself. And it's all Victorian, and it's the garden episode. I know you guys probably think I'm very strange. While everyone's goo goo gaga over shiplap, I'm over here like, ooh, look at the flower English garden and the floral teacups with the antique chairs. Okay. I'm sorry. Okie dokie. So I wanted to share some things that I got at Target yesterday. This blemish is literally, you guys, my skin lately is just absolutely freaking me out. I can't even tell you. I've never suffered from acne my entire life, unless it's that 1 or 2 during that special time of the month, and I'm so over the breakouts. Anyways, I got some really fun stuff yesterday at Target. I told you guys that my mom came over and watched the kids so I could run a few errands, and so I returned, I don't know if you remember, I got this big, the larger one of this size, little jar and I returned it because it was just way too big. Like I wouldn't fit flour in there. It was way too big. So I got the same size. So I already have one of these in there for sugar. I'm gonna use this one for flour, and then I got another one and I'm gonna use it for baking soda. And then I got a smaller one, and that one's gonna be like baking powder. Sorry, it was really hard to say. So I got those. I got this cute little sign from the dollar spot because you guys know, and it's totally my style. Happy Easter. It's just, you know, shiplap, which isn't, I don't know. I go back and forth. Like I really like the farmhouse style, but I feel like I'm very different when it comes to other things, but this is cute. It's just a little holiday sign. It's not a permanent fixture in my home. Like I don't foresee myself putting up shiplap. You know what I really would like to put up? Some wallpaper. I know, I'm an idiot. And then I got 3 of these guys. If you followed me on my Instagram stories, you know I was stuck between this one and another one that was also floral, but the other one was like really dark and like rich colors, to whereas I feel like my style so far in the house has been very pastel and like kind of washed out, like in a nice way. I don't know if you can say washed out in a nice way, but anyways, so I got 3 of these and they're gonna go in my little mud haul. Some people say mud room, but it's like a little hallway. And then I got some posters for the playroom upstairs. I hung one sign, which I didn't even show you guys. My mom and I yesterday hung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signs up in the house. And so I'm slowly working on the loft. And so I got this one. It says you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And then the back is like just, oh, the places you'll go when you read. Today's readers are tomorrow's leaders, and then reading rocks in socks. And then I have another Dr. Seuss one up there, so I got those. I got these for my pantry. I'm gonna put my baking stuff in there for different holidays. Like I have Valentine's Day stuff, I have Halloween stuff, I have Christmas stuff. So I want to break those up. And then the last thing that I got from Target is this rug. It was on sale and it's actually quite heavy duty. I was actually quite surprised. It's like rubber backed, so it's not gonna move all over the place, and it's the world in like the cutest possible way. It has like all the little animals. So cute. I'm so excited about that. I think it's just bright and colorful and cute because it's like very muted and neutral right now, and it's a kid's playroom, so you want some color in there. I don't have a headache, but I have like weird things going on like with my head, like pressures and like stiffness. I feel really weird. So I'm gonna end it here for this week. I don't even know what this week looks like. It was so busy this week and last week with spring break. I'm so ready for Aiden to go back to school. All these moms are like, we had the best time and did projects and field trips and this and that. And I'm like, I'm ready for him to go back to school. Because it's only like 3 hours a day that I get to my, you know, not even to myself. I still have Bailey. I know that is so selfish, but he loves school anyway, not being that selfish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, hello and welcome. My name's Brittany Cocco. This is the Cocco channel. Please subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.